studies indicate that in 2018, there will be 8.65 million people working in STEM careers in the United States. Essex High School's STEM Academy provides a strong foundation in science, technology, engineering, and math for the future workplace. I'm Eric Clemens for Comcast Newsmakers at Vermont College of Fine Arts in Montpelier. EHS STEM Academy Leader Lea Ann Smith is my guest. Lea Ann, thanks for being here with us on the program.
Thanks for having me.
First things first, tell us a little bit about what the Essex High School STEM Academy is and who's eligible.
The STEM Academy is a pathway that students can go down if they're interested in learning more about math and science. It's not necessarily a complex series of classes that they take. It's more a series of opportunities that they can pursue to expand their knowledge in math and science. We do these opportunities in concert with the community. I have a lot of partners in higher ed and with local businesses. And there's about 1,300 students at Essex High School, so 90 of them are in the academy.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're expecting to have about 100 next year, so the program's growing. And we have 9 faculty that are involved in the program, including myself.
Great. What are the requirements for students in the STEM Academy?
The requirements are that they go join one of our STEM advisories. So every student at Essex High School is put in a 30-minute homeroom once a day, and that's a flexible period throughout the school where they can go do whatever they might be interested in. Sure. But if they're interested in STEM, they go into one of our advisories. And we have 4 strands. We have life science, medicine, computer science, and engineering. So first they have to be in an advisory. Then we give them a Chromebook. We won a bunch of those in a contest last year. So they use those to make an electronic portfolio of all the experiences they're going to have while they're in the academy. And then they need to go to 10 lecture series events. So we have guest speakers come in from higher ed and businesses. And also if they do some extra things like go to Governor's Institute of Vermont or something like that, they can have those experiences count towards their 10 lecture series. In their junior year, they take an internship class. That's one of the highlights of the program. They do a 40-hour job shadow with a local business.
Wow. And
then in their senior year, they do an independent capstone project.
Tell us, how difficult is it to keep the students interested in STEM studies, and how does the Academy successfully be able to engage these students during the program?
We've had good luck keeping students interested in because we're mostly doing the sorts of things for them that they'd like to know more about. Like I said before, we're not doing a lot of hard classes that make it really confusing. It's mostly about exploring and creating. We start off pretty easy in their sophomore year, their first year in the academy. They're in the advisory strand with people that they have things in common with, so they're getting to know people. That's fun. Interesting little activities happen while you're grouped with people who have similar interests. And they start going to some of the lecture series. Those have been going pretty well. I've been getting good feedback that the students enjoy the people who come in. So that's all pretty straightforward. Then in their junior year, they take the internship class, and that's been one of the highlights of the program. Students really enjoy that. And if you're interested in maybe being a doctor someday, it's very exciting to go to UVM Medical Center and follow a doctor around on their rounds.
Wow.
Or maybe if you want to be a programmer, go to a place where coding's actually happening and seeing what's going on there. So the students really enjoy that one semester class. And then by the time you get to be a senior, you've had all these different experiences, and hopefully you're pretty excited about something. And so there's something that would be fun for you to put together in a capstone project.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the specific projects you're incorporating into the studies in the program?
Well, we've done some academy-wide projects over the last couple of years. The first year we did a study about bats. Students were concerned about the white nose fungus. So we built a bat house to help provide nice housing for them and so that students could learn more about the disease. And we did that as a multidisciplinary project. The engineering students built it, the computer science built some monitoring systems, et cetera. And they really enjoyed the multidisciplinary aspect of that. They're also concerned about clean water, so we're building an aquaponics living machine to naturally clean water using plants, similar to the Sharon Rest area if you've been there.
Okay. What role does the community play in the success of the Academy, and how important are these partnerships to your success?
The community is at the heart of our program. Mostly what we're doing is connecting students with their future by connecting them with people in the community who do the things that they'd like to do. So the community is huge. UVM and UVM Medical Center have been very helpful in providing internships, guest speakers, outreach opportunities. We've had probably at least 40 businesses help out with internships and outreach opportunities. And I also hope that the Academy is someday going to be able to give back to these institutions. I mean, Vermont's just a lovely place to live. I moved here from away, and I really appreciate how wonderful it is here. And there's a big high-tech community here, bigger than you might think. So if you could connect local students who are lucky enough to live here with growing high-tech businesses in this area who would love to have them as employees, I think it's a win-win for both sides.
Tell us finally, what's your ultimate vision for the EHS STEM Academy?
I like the direction the Academy is going in. I like the partnerships, the growth, the exploration. So I don't want to change the basics, but I'd like to increase outreach opportunities for the students. And I think that's in concert with what's going on in the community right now. UVM's building a multi-million-dollar STEM complex, and they want K-12 outreach opportunities for that. So I've been working closely with those folks. UVM Medical Center has been very helpful. Medicine is probably the biggest strand in my academy. A lot of students want to be doctors. So I'd like to increase those opportunities with the UVM Medical Center. Coding is huge around here. Web development, I think that's just a very big business here in the future. So I've started a JavaScript class. I've learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And we're teaching students coding, and we've been doing that in conjunction with some of the local businesses. I think there's a lot of potential for expansion there. And one more thing, BTV Ignite is a group here that's trying to leverage Burlington's gigabit internet to create entrepreneurship opportunities and to create opportunities for the community through the gigabit internet in conjunction with other US Ignite cities. So I'm hoping to create opportunities for students not just in our local community, but throughout the nation and hopefully throughout the world.
Lea Ann, thanks so much for being with us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Eric Clemens. We'll see you next time.